Hello. Good morning. Welcome to October Club, our first
Oh, sorry.
first recorded review chat.
For the three people that might watch this.
And by three people, we mean one person. And by one person, we mean Amy. Hi,
Who will.
Amy.
Hi, Amy. Welcome back to our channel. Um,
Oh, dear.
okay, so we have
We have
one,
five
two,
movies to
five
review.
movies to review.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come
Not
in hot.
not all duds, which I mean that's pretty good.
Well, we haven't talked about them yet.
They could all duds.
Okay, the first one
Okay.
was Weapons.
Great movie.
You can't really genre it, I felt. It was a bit of everything.
Yeah. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Like I thought for me, it was a perfect movie because it had creepy, it had a little bit of scary, but it wasn't too much. It was really interesting, had really great
Hmm.
performances. Um, and it left me with questions,
Yeah, a lot
but
of
not in a
questions.
really annoying way. You know the way some
No.
movies you've got like loads of questions at the end and you're like, that's really annoying. That they're just
Yeah.
leaving me hanging with that stuff. But I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
mind
true.
it.
The questions didn't bother, even though there were so many questions, the questions didn't really bother me in the end. And it was funny at times, which sometimes I do. I don't like a horror comedy, as Jenny
I
knows.
know,
I
I
just,
know.
I want to be scared. I don't want to laugh. I want to be scared. I had seen it in the cinema and a lot of people were laughing during it. I was like, don't laugh. You must be scared. Um, I would assume a lot of people are going to dress up like the clown lady.
Oh, for sure. This Halloween, that's all it's going to be. And
To be
they're all
honest,
going to be running up and down the streets with their arms out, scaring everybody.
Who, to be honest, I did my hair for work, and I was wearing, the lipstick she wears. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm wearing that kind of color. Was I inspired? I need to take this lipstick off. Um,
I guess the
okay.
most important question is, would you recommend it?
Yes, definitely, 100%.
Yeah,
I think it
I
was
would.
one of the better horror movies in a long time. The acting, everything.
Yeah, with the
Didn't re-
spirit of Halloween.
it didn't rely on the jump scares that they usually do, but they did have a few jump scares.
Yeah, I just really, really enjoyed it. Like,
Yeah,
just enjoyed it thoroughly.
off to a great start, which is rare for
Yes,
us.
it is rare.
Okay, and
Of
night
course,
number two. What?
Clown in a Cornfield. Great movie.
I thought that was going to be absolutely shite, and I was like,
Oh my God.
fantastic.
Just such a fun, like, and I always wonder if when I say to someone, oh my God, that's such a fun horror movie, if people think that I'm a little crazy when I say that because it's a horror movie. But it was
Definitely.
so much fun. I'm like, if you want a good example of a really fun horror movie, watch Clown in a Cornfield.
You know what it reminded me of? There's a place in Vernon called Coldstream. It's in Vernon, but it's a district of Coldstream,
Yeah.
and there was there's a cafe there, and the cafe got new owners, and the owners wanted to bring alcohol into it and turn it into like an evening place.
Yeah.
And the district of Coldstream, which is like all the people on it are probably ancient. Uh,
Now, Ruth,
they
careful what you're saying. You know, if this gets out, the people in Coldstream are going to come for you.
they said no. They say no to everything there because they want to keep it the way they keep it. And
Oh,
it just immediately made me think of that.
Clown in a Cornfield.
Climb in the cornfield. Unexpected. All of it was unexpected.
Really unexpected.
And I
And
didn't watch the trailer. I was glad I didn't watch the trailer. I don't watch
I did
trailers
not
because it ruins.
watch, yeah, I did not
Yeah.
watch the trailer for that one either.
Do you usually
Uh,
watch trailers?
Um, I would not actively go and seek out a trailer to watch. If I was scrolling through stuff, you know, the way on like Netflix or Prime
Yeah.
or whatever, when you're like rest on
And
it, it starts to
yeah,
play the trailer of it
really
or whatever.
loud.
Yeah,
Really loud.
really
Netflix kept
annoying.
doing that. Very annoying.
But I would not actively go and seek it out. So I didn't for this one, and I'm really glad I didn't because it was just hilarious to watch.
Yeah. The acting, some of it was like just not great, but It was just a bit silly, a bit fun.
Not scary, but
No.
there were few moments when it was a little bit. The bit at where they're all at the creepy old abandoned
So bright.
building, and they do the video, and then she spots him in the background. Spoiler
Yes, yeah.
alert.
You know
There
what
was a
though? It
couple,
doesn't matter. It
there was
doesn't
a
matter if we
couple of
spoiled
bits.
that one.
There were a couple of bits that you got a little bit creepy, but
Yeah. Yeah,
just
grand.
great.
I was grand. It was a good weeknight movie, I would say.
Yeah,
Like, don't know
yeah.
what to watch. It was good for the moment.
And I will say, Drew really enjoyed the soundtrack. So thumbs
Yeah.
up from Drew.
No. Yeah. Jason watched it with me and he did stay awake.
Well, I mean,
Thumbs up from Jason.
listen, that is a massive achievement. So
He just would probably want us to watch 31 Days of The Shining.
just The Shining on repeat.
Just on repeat, which is also very on trend for The Shining.
Yeah.
And that's Clown in the Cornfield.
So also another
Yeah.
recommendation. We have two
Yeah, I do
recommendations.
recommend it. And I
Wow.
did get a text. I got a text from someone that had watched it before she knew it was on that list, and she said she really enjoyed it. And she is older. Hopefully, she doesn't watch this.
Okay. Apparently, I need to watch out for spoiling everything, and you need to watch out for
Not
insulting the
offending.
masses.
Yeah.
October 3rd, The House in Between. That was a big old no.
I didn't even know that they made a second one.
They made a second one.
Throw it out.
As if the first one and what was it, hour and a half or 2 hours of just nothing. And sorry, at one point they talk about the fact that it's the most haunted house in America. I think there's a couple of other houses that would beg to differ.
Yeah. I think actually that house you would have a great sleep in.
I mean, if all you're dealing with is a ball rolling down the stairs.
I think actually the house that I'm sitting in right now is probably more haunted than that house.
Oh, Ruth, no.
Actually, do you know what?
No, please don't tell me if it's something to do with your house being haunted.
The spare bedroom.
No.
The light went on and off by itself.
No, Ruth.
I didn't. Did I tell you that already? Is this new information to you?
This is new information to me.
Oh, okay. See,
and you're going
I don't have time to text people. I don't even have time to tell you that. Yeah. Probably an electrical wiring situation.
Oh, either haunting or electrical problems.
Let's make a 2-hour movie on that one thing that happened and say that it's the most haunted house in Canada.
Yeah, and then they made a second one just to give us more footage of a ball rolling downstairs.
Nothing.
So, because they figured out that the first run wasn't enough footage.
Admittedly, I did fall asleep during that movie and then woke up during that movie and was like, I did suffer through it again though, just to make sure. And
quite frankly, the funniest part for me of that movie was when you think it's ending and you're like, oh my God, thank God. It goes back to more footage of a ball rolling down the stairs. Like,
just give all the spoilers for that. It's shite, it's terrible, it's a ball rolling down the stairs.
It's just a no. There's way better.
And there are so many other houses that are more haunted than
every single house involved in The Conjuring. October 4th, The Rule of Jenny Penn.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great, but my God, was John Lithgow ever fantastic.
I've never seen him like that before.
Menacing.
His eyes, was he wearing contacts?
He must have been.
Because every time it zoomed in onto his eyes, I was like, they're like marbles. Yeah, it was definitely, it had to be good. I thought that was really good. He was great in it.
He was so fantastic. He was so mean. He was
so mean.
Like, just, yeah.
And I felt it made me feel really sad.
It made me feel really sad too. I was like, good Lord.
Nurses.
Oh, you just, like, all those poor people suffering with dementia and stroke, and I was like, oh, wow, it was really sad.
It was really sad.
it was not at all what I thought it was going to be because
No.
I thought it was
So
going to be like, okay, well, I
you
can't now
can't.
say anything about it
No, you
because it
can't.
kind of
You can't.
spoils it. Okay, well, I'll
Because
just say it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It was
no.
totally different. Um, yeah, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I would. I don't know. It's not a horror movie. Like
It's not.
from my
No.
perspective, not a horror
No.
movie.
No.
And I would not recommend it if you wanted a horror movie choice for October.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate when horror movies have babies in them and kids in them, and now I think old people in old folks' home. So
Really,
sad.
really sad.
Just anyway,
So
so I don't know. I don't know if
was it?
yeah, I don't recommend it for October, but anyway,
I
the other
don't
times.
recommend it for OctoberClub. I don't recommend it as a horror movie.
We watched it.
I'm glad we watched it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of John Lithgow and you want to see him in something totally different, watch it.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I think that's why people would watch that movie. And
Yeah.
that's probably why
Yeah.
we did as well and added it
Yeah.
to the list. Misleading though, a little misleading with
A
the
little
cover.
misleading. Yeah. A little misleading from the cover of it. And also, this one, I had seen trailers for it. And the trailers,
Oh,
also a little misleading.
yeah. The woman when she leaves. I don't care. That
Oh,
is a bit of a spoil.
no. Waiting for
Nobody
her
knows.
family.
I
Oh,
know. No, I don't like that.
very sad.
Maybe in
Not
a different,
recommended, but
not
sort of
scary enough.
recommended, but not recommended. I don't know. I don't know how to
Just an
classify
uncomfortable
that one.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Okay, last movie for the first week of OctoberClub 2025, Haunt.
Haunt.
I actually enjoyed this movie.
Okay, I watched this movie. I have to tell you, I have to set it up first. I
Okay.
watched this movie on my phone, which is small, in the bedroom on my own, and I was a bit scared.
Really?
I was a bit scared. You know when you're watching, when you're watching a movie, and it's like you have to be in. Sometimes you get scared, and sometimes you don't. Obviously.
Yeah. 50-50.
And maybe that night I was a bit sensitive. I think I was a bit sensitive from that day. It freaked me out a little. I actually turned because the room was dark. I had to
Yeah.
turn a light. Something about a low budget movie, like kind of like the Terrifier vibes when they're low budget. They're a little bit more scarier for me, I think.
Yeah.
And this one kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies.
It did stress me out because
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was really good because haunted houses and extreme haunted houses are so big. And there's
Yeah.
all that stuff, around that one that everyone talks about where that guy, and I'm convinced he has an extreme haunted house just so he can simply actually hurt people. Like I'm
Yeah.
convinced that is just, that's what he's done.
Yeah,
So it is a little terrifying.
McKay
Yeah.
Manor? McKay
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Google. People should Google that. That
Yeah.
story is mental.
I really want to watch. There is the documentary about that I really want to watch, and I've totally forgotten what the name of it is. But so it is totally creepy that there are people out there that could potentially put on a haunted house and call it extreme, and then this kind of stuff happens.
And make you sign. I think that movie must have been based on McKay Manor. The name probably is wrong. It must have been because they sign a waiver at the they sign a waiver at the start. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, they sign a waiver.
Actually did think, what actually did scare me a bit was, when you watch a movie and you're like, I would never do that, so that doesn't scare me. I would do something, I just wouldn't go into that house, or I wouldn't go down that tunnel where someone's saying, come down to the tunnel.
Yeah.
When I was watching that and then it was like haunted house, I might go into that. If I'm out with my friends and we've had a few drinks and we're like, there's a haunted house, I probably would go into the haunted house.
You would go into a haunted house where you've just signed a waiver.
If I have to sign a waiver, although I did hair for a wedding where I had to sign a waiver, and me and the girl did it with me. She was like, I'm unsure of signing this waiver. And I was like, why? What could possibly go wrong? And it was in the middle of nowhere. So I'm like, so now, so, and I had watched this obviously after I did that wedding. And, oh, maybe I would actually go into this middle of nowhere haunted house that just popped up out of nowhere. And I'd be like, oh, that looks fun.
Oh my God. One of the girls at the start had it right when she was sitting in the car and she was like, no, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna like hang out here in the car. That would be me. But then
But you wouldn't be safer. Would you be safer in the car?
I
No,
feel
they'd
like I
come.
would have more opportunity to get away.
Where? Or are they? Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I would have had the car key.
Yeah, you would have had the car key. Nah, someone would have. Also, it wasn't as expected either. Like
It was like the first portion,
the first person.
the first part of it was really creepy, and
Yeah, it
it
was.
definitely, yeah, like I was very stressed watching it.
Yeah.
But then the second half of it, there were parts of it where I was like, I don't enjoy the gore because I just don't enjoy gory stuff anymore.
No, no.
Even though I will watch stuff that is gory, but I just don't enjoy it. It kind of makes me a little queasy. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is a recommendation for me.
Me too. I did the ending like I felt like the all the stuff behind it fell flat.
Mm,
Um, but putting that to the side, I would
yeah,
recommend it because I was like, and I think it was just the setup I had and how I watched it, and I was just feeling, just watch it when you're feeling really sensitive, and you'll be scared.
yeah,
But yeah, the ending, I was like, oh yeah,
yeah. Although
grand.
I did enjoy where the very end because I was like,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, creeped me out a little bit. So I
yeah.
think that was a good one for October. I think,
It
and yeah,
was.
people will watch that and be like, uh, that isn't
You
scary
two
at
are
all.
mad.
Yeah.
So we got 3 out of 5 recommendations, and then we had a half a recommendation for Jenny Penn.
Yeah.
Just one dud. One dud out of the first 5. I mean, that's not bad.
Major dud though.
It was a major dud. Like it
Major.
wasn't even like a partial dud, it was a major dud.
It made me want to email the people who
That
made
you're-
that movie. Say, I'm offended. You've insulted me and October.
And you're
All of
also
October.
insulting like every haunted house across America.
And I actually think yous deserve to be haunted now by ghosts to show you what it is
An
like.
actual haunting is like.
Maybe the second one is a good movie. Why am I intrigued and kind of want to watch it?
I
You
don't
know,
know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Not anyway. So that's great. Go us. Now we have and now our next movies coming up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, are
So
decent.
so October 6th, the selection for tonight is Dark Harvest, which is available on Prime. So, Amy, go watch it.
I feel like it's a movie that I think I've seen before, but apparently we haven't.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it before, but I've said that many times. So,
Yeah. Well, hopefully the next 5 will have 5 out of 5. But
yeah. So, Amy, don't forget, stay tuned to our Instagram for your reminder of the horror movies that you have to watch. And Amy, don't forget to like our post.
like and subscribe.
Subscribe below to the flipping along the fucking screen. Patrick, can you make that happen?
Make that happen, Patrick. And all right,
All
well,
right, well, that was great.
that was
I
great.
need more coffee now, and I'm going to go make more coffee.
Wait, show everyone your sweater.
My little ghost with having
Yeah,
some coffee.
perfect.
Someone just sent it to me. Some
Yeah,
rando.
didn't even buy yourself one.
Yeah. Would have been way
Okay,
cuter had we had matching sweaters, but whatever.
I know.
That's fine.
And it took forever for you to get it. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna make more coffee too because my coffee was weak, like that house in between.